What is this? This is an introduction allowing the United States Attorney General to provide guidance to the military courts and for the military prosecutors to provide guidance to the federal courts. Guess what, folks? Military investigators can provide their findings for use in federal trials. Uh-oh. Can you see the pucker power happening to all these fools in office? All these traitorous, sedacious people that we have in office? Before, they were protected. One arm could not tell the other arm what's going on. Trump made it so they can all talk to each other. They're going down. This is no joke. They really are going down. And now that the MCM has set out guidelines for this, you also need to understand the UCMJ was also altered by Trump. And it was the first time a president has done so since 1984. Why? Because that was the year that presidents were given the right to change the MCM. So, what were, curious minds want to know, what were the other presidents updating and altering? What were they changing, folks? And why were there so many changes made to the manual courts martial and not to the UCMJ? There's many people online that are quoting the UCMJ, and you don't hear one peep about them on the manual courts martial. And the manual courts martial is the backbone for the UCMJ, okay? Are you starting to get a picture of what's going on, folks? Are you figuring it out? This revamped system of the MCM went live on January 1st, 2019. And it was the biggest update, the first update to the UCMJ since 1984. And according to officials, it was the biggest set of changes since the UCMJ code was enacted after World War II. Trump Trump goes big or he goes home, and he don't go home, he goes big. This made all kinds of um, it broke all kinds of records because it's literally it has the most amount of changes and the biggest set of changes. It wiped out all of Obama's 7 EOs that changed the MCM. So you can find the copy of this at militarytimes.com news, your army /2019. Here's what you need to know about the biggest updates to the UCMJ in decades. It's a story that was written on the Military Times website. It's super, super informative. You see, the changes made by previous administrations, Clinton, uh, Bush's, Obama, all of those that since 1984 changed the MCM, and which can and does have the ability to affect us, the civilian population. However, no president since 1984 has actually updated the code for the uniformed service member. It's never been done. Um, well, since 1984, they haven't messed with anything with the uniformed service members. Why? Because those are the people that do the arrests, and they have um, other things that they have to do that the president, the dirty presidents, they don't want these guys to change at all. So Trump, he said promises made, promises kept, all those kind of things, has once again proven that he cares more about the United States than any other presidents ever did. He used to protect himself like these others were doing. And I bet you probably heard of the civilian criminal justice reform, right? Did you even know that Trump was working to better our military legal system as well? because that's exactly what he did. And every single president since 1984 has had the opportunity to do that, and none of them took it. Why? Because they're all criminal, baby. They're all criminal.